It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. Number 1, Congresswoman Cori of St. Louis has lived up to her campaign promise of fighting for an America for all, not the few. President Biden's first State of the Union address prompted Bush to publicly disagree with his call to fund police. The first African American to represent the 1st Congressional District of St. Louis responded via Twitter. With all due respect, Mr. President, you didn't mention saving Black lives once in this speech. All our country has done is to give more funding to police. The result, 2021 set a record for fatal police shootings. Number 2, with millions of citizens in Ukraine fleeing the country after Russia initiated a deadly attack, there have been increasing reports of racism against Black people in Ukraine as they too try to leave the country. The hashtag Africans in Ukraine is being used on Twitter to highlight cases of racial injustice and to highlight the ways that Black people are being left behind in the rush to flee danger. Number 3, President Joe Biden declared Tuesday that it's time for Americans to get back to work as he announced new efforts to allow people to return to normal activities safely after 2 years of pandemic disruptions. Mr. Biden used his State of the Union address to announce that his administration was launching a Test to Treat initiative to provide free antiviral pills at pharmacies to those who test positive for the virus. In his remarks, Mr. Biden said that in addition to starting the new antiviral initiative, his administration would allow people in the U.S. to order another round of free tests from the government. Number 4, nationally renowned civil rights and personal injury attorney Ben Crump and Bob Hilliard are representing the family of Walter Hutchins, who was shot and killed by bounty hunters. Attorneys Crump and Hilliard led the family in a press conference Tuesday, demanding that those who fired the shots ending Mr. Hutchins' life will be held accountable. According to Ben Crump, video of the shooting indicates that the men were dressed in plain clothes and did not identify themselves before rushing up to Mr. Hutchins and shooting him within 5 seconds. Number 5, in 2008, during a routine trip to the OBGYN, Erica, a 30-something Black woman, was fitted for a popular birth control device to regulate her unpredictable monthly cycles. It was then that she found out she had multiple fibroid tumors. This moment would mark the beginning of a dozen years of treatments, surgeries, pain, endometriosis, infertility, miscarriage, and ultimately the intensive care unit. Read more about Erica Taylor Davis's struggle with this debilitating disease and her mission to raise awareness through her new documentary in today's newsletter. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Be the ambassador of positivity to your friends. Join me today, live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, for another episode of Check In and Check Up for Your Health, featuring OBGYN Dr. Sonia Marks and fibroid survivor and filmmaker Erica Taylor Davis. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and the American Heart Association. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.